Hey guys, my name is Ryan, and we're back again with another Spirit Island video. Today, we're going to be playing some Many Minds against Prussia. Many Minds is definitely a spirit that's outside of my normal play group, because it's a very defensive spirit. It comes with no attacking powers in its base kit, and that's just something that I don't normally do. I like to play a lot of the fire spirits, the attacking stuff, or even if it's a non-fire spirit like Ocean, which does a lot of aggression. Those are the kinds of spirits that I typically play. So this is a little something different for me, and I hope you guys enjoy. Starting off with the mountains and jungles. Well, this is great. We can just solve the 6 without having to do any bonus actions just with this Pursue. So that frees us up to do some other very cool things. I'm thinking I'm probably going to... Thinking I might do like a Swarm of Bedevilment to get some defense down on the 1 and the 7. As far as this turn goes, I also might just do like an EMS up here in the 7. Having to jump out. Because if we jump out here, then I really won't be able to move my presence. No, I think we could do some other things. Like maybe I'm going to EMS here in the 8. And then we can double grow here. Surely there's a way to make this all work. I think no matter what line I take, though, this 8 is blighting, so maybe it's just not even worth trying to get the crazy bonus value there. But I was thinking maybe do like a Dreadful Tide to skip that, but it's not even that, like 1 blight's whatever. Against Prussia, it's unreasonable to expect you'll be able to stop everything in that first cycle. Maybe we will double grow here and EMS here. Then on my next turn, I can grow, bring this over, do a defend 2, do a bedevilment over here. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, we'll be doing the Pursue and EMS. Oh wait, before we do that, we want to pick up the 2 free fear. Gotta get all that chip fear whenever we can. As long as this G1 doesn't explore, then we have it easy. Yeah. Life is easy. Always lucky. Yeah, and then we can go over here. Bringing that beast in. And then we can do a bedevilment. And let's see what we gain. Any 0 cost is playable, which we did not get. You know, with the bedevilment... That will give me 3 defense in this land, so I could... No, we're not going to be... If I play the Enticing Splendor, I'll be short an animal. So that wouldn't work. Dire Metamorphosis is one of those cards that I could just take... this turn I can't play anything besides the Enticing Splendor, so we're going to wind up having to play one of these other cards, which is fine. But... Desorian Landscape does just, adding out Wilds, does just lock Prussia out of the game. So that's just good just because it is Prussia and they are a little bit more fragile. If I play this, I'm just not even going to use it. This one I think is fine. I don't think we even use that skip. We can put our 2 defend here. And then after we use the defend, then we can start to bring the beasts out. Dang, that's really unfortunate. That denies us everything. But the beast damage does compensate. Okay. Great. We're in a pretty solid position here. Let's see. This turn we probably wind up giving up the 2, and then we come back to it. So if we were to grow like so, we could do this, disorient you out, gather this beast out, and then use guide to pair up some Dahan. So you know we're going to gain value here soon. Okay, extra damage, beast kill explorers. Alright, and we save ourselves here on the coast. So yeah, we only have these 2 trouble lands, and then besides that, we're cooking. Veil of the Night's Hunt is great. I find that commonly the biggest problem I have with the spear is we have all the defense, but we can never get a Dahan in the right place. So this is perfect. It's a fully on element Dahan movement. It's exactly the kind of thing that we need. I do think I am a much bigger fan of EMS than the average Joe. Being able to get tons of beasts onto the board provides tons of passive value, in addition to all its direct benefits. If I had to take a Blight here, I'd prefer to take the Blight in the 3 and just get everything moved into the 2. So maybe doing something like a skip and a guide to... well, this will bring both my beasts out. And I'm not able to, even with perfect elements, hit the defend 4. Let's see what the deck has in store for us. There's no point in going up to the 2 energy if we're not going to keep on gaining cards. Yeah, we could do something like a Visions of Fiery Doom, kick this town out, defend this land for 2. That will take a Blight Cascade here. Maybe this is just like a big piece of my inexperience with the Spirit. Perhaps there was a way to deal with that much more effectively. But at this point, the mistakes have been made. Inflame the Fires of Life is interesting because the triple animal threshold is basically guaranteed. Typically, this is one I like to take on Fangs because that is every single one of Fang's elements right on it. But of course, this is the other big animal spirit, so it'll work just as well for us. But I do think this... But Visions does basically the same exact thing as Pursue does, right? In this specific situation, kick the town out, defend the land. So that doesn't give us any unique tool that we don't have access to. So I'm going to take this Inflame. We could play Pursue, and then as long as we play any animal card, we're defending. And then if I play a triple element card, such as this, then we get the big beast movement, and I could get 3 beasts here into the mountains, so we don't run into more unnecessary issues. And yeah, I think we'll just push it here, and we'll look to dig for a major to solve that problem. And I'm also... Yeah, we can take these 2 beasts, and then we can use Veil to push all 3 of them, so we don't leave one Dahan behind. Actually, since, well, we're already going into stage 3. Prussia's quick. I was going to say, we could just take everything out of this land. But we want to make sure that we have presence adjacent to everything. Let's do this. Ooh, a free proliferate. Say less. Little discard, little pagan energy, little hey, how are ya? The animal will give us no immediate benefit, so we might as well just take the card play. Beast damage, that's really nice. Whenever you get this one, if you order things correctly, you can reduce the quantity of beasts that actually die. So over here, we have 3 beasts, and that's 6 damage. And if you just kill things efficiently, you'll wind up losing 2 of your beasts. But if we have, we do 2 damage here, then 2 damage like so, now the 3rd beast is the one that did the killing of the buildings, and therefore only 1 beast gets removed, not 2. Over here, that one's fine. Over here, we do not want this one to die, right? Because it's going to die to the Dahan anyways. Yep, this has to go into this land. And there's no value. Yeah, so we take the Blight Cascade, and life goes on from there. And we will cascade this way. Okay. Yep, still going to bring the Dahan in, so that way this will die, and then we don't need to deal with the mountains, and it basically becomes just a regular sands. But we are definitely now interested in digging for a major. Regardless of what growth option we choose, we're only gaining 3 energy and for the turn, which means that if we were to gain a major, we'd be down to 1 energy for the turn, and we'd only be able to play 2 cards. But I do think that's perfectly fine. We'll be playing Veil plus probably EMS, and I'll be dropping the EMS here in the 5. So we might as well get the better passive income. Oh no, Veil, sorry, yeah, it would have to be the Guide and then the Veil, so that way we could kill that with the Dahan. That's the efficient path that we need. And what do we get? Bargains of Power and Protection is actually a really interesting card, because we do have some pretty decent Dahan movement. We can actually make use of the effect very efficiently. So I think that's going to be the play. And we already have a presence here that we are happy to eliminate. This disorienting landscape has probably done all it needs to do. It saved us plenty of activity. And I realized actually we can do EMS, because this Guide, we can jump out, grab the 2 Dahan, and jump back. I do prefer to keep things paired up, but since we're playing this card no matter what anyways, we might as well gain the value where we can. Okay, and let's see. We really cannot afford to let this go. I will grab another beast, though, just for the fear. Because really, yeah, this just comes down to a big old fear race. We only have a couple turns in order to get this far. So yeah, we need to take every extra fear that we can. Build a land with invaders not matching a build card. So that's a wetlands or a jungles. I think we just keep all our problems in the same place. All right. Great. So going into this next turn, we're going to be playing this Bargains. we will have energy actually to just play everything. And so why not? I'm also thinking I might want to do the grow 3 just to get the 2 beasts into this land. We don't need to do any other weird stuff in order to make that happen. So that way, when we reclaim, we can just hit it with the dreadful Tide of Scurrying Flesh, and we will gain a major and forget this bargains. Right there. Oh, I thought I had to remove the presence from the game. Okay. Yeah, I thought I had to be from that land. But that's fine. I'll actually get rid of this one. The corner. Push you in. Get ourselves to defend force. Now this land is fully defended. And now we can start to look ahead. Looking at the jungles and the wetlands. We got to skip here. This land is going to be the big one. So we'll just gather one beast over. Okay, we can destroy a presence here. Lands without presence. Only takes 1 to add blight. Well, we've only got... Okay, this one does have presence, so we're okay there. Reclaim a unique. I don't think we forgot a unique for this. So it doesn't... I don't think it matters which card we take back. I guess here. If we get some lucky fear cards, maybe we just try and grow again and play that card. This will not push the needle, so let's just get rid of a town. Okay. Well, I was really hoping to strife this guy off, but we can still do it up here in the 7, and that will solve that land. All right. So now we look to end the game. You know, I do love me some Savage Transformation. Best card in the game, as I always say. Don't know if we have time to play it. This is actually our last opportunity to play any slow cards. And we still have quite a bit of fear to go. That's pretty unfortunate. Can I threshold this Mists of Oblivion? We have full matching elements there, which we're planning on playing anyways with that air, so it will be thresholded. And it does produce a good amount of fear. Okay, that's that, and we're looking at sands and wetlands. Or sorry, wetlands and jungles are ravaging. So we've got to skip here. That's solved. So I've got these two here to deal with. We could do a pursue play. We are not very well set up for this, huh? Definitely being able to get to Han and defend into this land would be great for us because it's, you know, it's got the back-to-back going on. Which means that, sorry, that would be guide, not pursue for that purpose. And then, so let's see, that skipped. Why is that oh, because of the Han inherently provides defense. That's right. Such a shame. That one little bit right there could have been so much better. The defend 4 will not turn the tide over here. So what we'll do is we will bring in... Let's see. If I bring in 2 more beasts, we maximize our fear. And we'll keep everything as sacred sites. Cool. Sacrifice a presence, basically get a free blight add to the card. That's okay by me. We already have a beast down here, so let's... Yeah, we'll keep a beast down here since we know this land is about to be active. Into a land without Dahan setup symbols. Do I choose to put Dahan into this land and gamble on 2 Terror level 2 cards? There's a lot of cards. Adding a single Strife would save it. Or that. From a land matching a Ravage card. If we remove this Explorer, then that full clears. That one's skipped. That one's already fully defended, and that's going to clear. Yeah, I think we just take that guy. That way the disease will full solve it the next cycle. Alright, now we have one last turn to make this all happen. How much more fear do we need? We need 9 fast fear. Oh my. I don't think we have the tools to do that with the cards that we have. So let us... Let us see what we can do. Oh yeah, we gain 1 less energy. Yep, so that negates that. A cheap major like a paralyzing fright costs too much. Yeah, gaining a card here doesn't have any impact on our ability to play the cards we already have. And I was hoping that we could pull some 2-cost card. That's not going to be it. It's going to be Paralyzing Fright. That gives us all the fast activity. So how good can we do? We've got ourselves 4 fear here. We need 9 fear to win. 3 fear from this. We can push like so. I've already got all the fear I need to fully defend that. We'll push... No, we'll push the town into the Dahan. So that's now 4 fear worth of Ravage Defend, and that will get us there, assuming that we don't get a very unfortunate event. I'm going to put a bunch of beasts here in the city land in case we also get like a beast damage event. That way we have more opportunities to Luxac. Like, yep, there we go. Each beast deals 2 damage. That's all we need for a win, baby. And yeah, just choose for me, and that gives us a terror victory. Oh my. Yeah, Prussia pushes you all the way out. You gotta be very efficient. And I find that oftentimes just leaving one big tall land is what you gotta do. Otherwise, it just isn't gonna work out for you. Yeah, it's a quick game. You know, I do. There's a certain stigma in my mind for some reason to think that Prussia games are boring, but when you have to win, like lightning fast like that, and you're being put in pressure on half the board on turn 1, that is pretty exciting. Even if it doesn't have all the little gizmos and gadgets and special rules that come with the other adversaries. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and have yourselves a glorious day.